Okay, here we are, Clarke Auction, on this mad storm day. Forced all the staff to come in. They're all out there shoveling the snow. So while they're doing that, we'll then get them to come in and do a preview of this Sunday sale. It's Super Bowl Sunday, don't miss it. Sale starts at 10 a.m. We have 600 lots, so this is going to be fun trying to go through all this, but we will do our best. So let's start with this. Here we go. This is a wonderful pair, great weight, nicely carved Chinese hardwood chairs. Have a sort of Wang Wally look to them, maybe. Okay, we have a lot of nice carpets as usual in the sale. This carpet just came in recently. It's very finely hand woven Persian carpet. It has birds. It looks like thistles for any of us Scots customers. Birds in the center. Here from a purchase estate, this is part of a dining room set. Even had some fittings put in it. This is a beautiful satin wood with big thick marble top, probably from the 30s. And on top of this, we have a lot of marble sculpture in this sale. We have this one here, unsigned, but nice, good size. This one here is of Napoleon. Check out clarkeny.com to see who they are. This is, I believe, is Trento Nova. Anyway, Clarkeny. Right here in the center of this beautiful table, we have this very large Italian polychromic carved saint. Looks like it's had the gilding redone. I thought he had a nice pair of shoes there, but no, it looks like it's split in the wood. So it's as is, but a nice piece. This below here, this custom-made Regency style pedestal table. Here, a lot of interest in this. Really wonderful, I would say, late 19th century, beautiful Chinese Chippendale style carved wood etagere on stand. Absolutely magnificent. Like I said, there's a lot of interest. You can come in and view it 3 days beforehand. We have previews 3 days before. We have porcelain plaques in the sale. These two here are by a guy called Innocenti. This one here is KPM, quite a rare KPM plaque, nice size. This commode also came from purchase, and I believe that this commode is 19th century French. It's signed Daidef, D-A-I-D-E-F, signed right on the wood up there. This rather large, good-looking dude here is by Romanelli. Good large size, nicely carved. Here we have another. The base of this is absolutely weighs a ton. It's solid, so anyone who's thinking of buying this, look at the color in that marble, really nice. Nice big size, nude. Looking up at the sky. Okay, here we are into the main room. We're still getting it ready. Look at Whitney, she's over there. We didn't have to make her shovels. We allowed her come in here and get her stuff ready. Anyway, lots of porcelains in the sale. We've got Dresden, Satsuma. This, I believe, is Spode down here. We have this wonderful Scholar's Rock. I'm sure Whitney will talk about it later. Here we have Royal Copenhagen, rare figurines, these ones, just what you need. We've got Lalique, pair of vases there, some Champleve, some Lotz Favril there. Nice big size, that shell. This bronze down here is quite large. It's quite a rare bronze. It's Constantine Meunier. This is a Grand Tour bronze. Moving right along, we have Le Coulter clocks. We have Tiffany clocks. We have, this is one lot, two centerpieces, but this is nice with different with the enameling and the glass centerpiece. We have these pair of bronze geese here by, I believe, Edith Parsons. More Le Coulter, more bronzes down here. This bronze, quite a large size of the bird, looks like a jackdaw or a crow, and the ashtray is by a guy called Martin Peyeritz. Okay, we have Gilbert Rhodey in the mid-century. We have this nice Maguire table. Note the carpets underneath. This little settee is really great size, wonderful condition. Probably Larson fabric, look at that. Ready to go into the house. Here, this came from purchase, nearly killed the crew. Just like the shoveling outside is doing today. This one here has a mirrored top. This is one size. Venetian, look, absolutely magnificent. Mirrored top, we have to take the top and the bottom separately. So whoever's purchasing that, be aware. Okay, lots of stuff on top of that Whitney will discuss. We have this vintage and lacquered sort of James Mont style server here. Here's a wonderful pair of Murano chandeliers. Nice to have a pair with the leaves. I believe two of the leaves are replaced. So look at our Clarkeny just to check. We have lots of used furniture in this one. Nice pair of Louis XV style French commodes, sort of fruitwood I would say. Here, this is particularly nice. Nice size, and it's 18th century. Is this chaise lounge, our day bed. Not a chaise, a day bed. This is a nice lacquered pagoda, mid-century pagoda vitrine. Interest in that. More hardwood chairs. Pair of Louis XV style settees. Some nice little end tables. Look at the quality on this. Came from the same estate as the signed die-def. So check out these ones. They're, you know, good makers. Have a look at them on the website, clarkemi.com. Nice pair of Louis XV1 style chairs. Here, this has a Dublin label on it. They love these over in the Georgian House in Dublin. Got plenty of pints of Guinness on top of there for the Saturday night and get ready. Don't know how hot this stuff is right now, but this is absolutely beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful patina on it. Nice inlay. Ready to go to that Georgian house you're going to go back to. Top that another clock. This stuff here came from purchase. Very decorative items. This pair of bag style bird sconces. Absolutely great quality, great age on them. Another pair on top. They came from the city. Yeah, we're still going in the city. Here we have this pier mirror, nice beautiful gilding on, nice etch with the two, with the couple dancing there, nice big size. Here we have, as we always do, a nice Georgian secretary. This one came from Scarsdale, beautiful patina on the sort of blood leather, as we might say. Nice period one. Here we have, first of two, Louis XV1 style marble top commode. Tiffany clock on top of that. We've quite a few chandeliers. If you're looking for chandeliers, a good sale. This is a big, large one. We have two like this, sort of contemporary copy of, I suppose, a Martha Washington chandelier. This has a great patina on it. It's a wonderful looking, looks great hung up. This is alabaster. We have a pair of these Regency style tables, nice with the brass inlay. Once again, lovely patina, looks like they're rosewood. There's a pair of candelabra. Nice style, just walk right in front of you there. Nice size, nice patina, good quality. Over there we have a triple pedestal table, plenty of leaves. Comes with, I believe, 10 chairs, 10 Chippendale style chairs, nicely carved at the back. 2, 4, 6, 8, yes, 10. Here, this armoire came from purchase. Phenomenal bronze work, nearly linky quality. Absolutely gorgeous patina on the different color burls. Just look at the bronze work there, beautiful gilding. Nice wire cage there, you can put the kids in there or whatever. Here, each side of that, we have a pair of these 18th century Venetian pedestals. Good big size, look at that. Got to be over 6 foot, nicely carved. Nice pair of gilt sconces I'm spotting up on top of them. This is all being done on the fly, so as we move along, we're going to just catch these items. We have this good looking girl here. Bit like the nude in the front room, looking up at the ceiling for some reason. There must be some fella in here at night time up in the ceilings. Unsigned. We've got lots of Chinese pedestals. This bronze is really great. It's unsigned too. It's looks like Diana the Huntress. She's in the nude, but she's looking down as opposed to up, so it's different. This nice steel and gilt, probably bronze into a sort of bag style table. Nice insert marble. 19th century French leather top table. Over here, a pair of these, I believe these are called Achille Castiglione arc lamps. We also have another Italian arc lamp. Then we have this I think they're from, this harp just came in recently. It's by Stumpf, S-T-U-M-P-H. It's as is. There's all the details there. Once again, a lot of this stuff just came in, so sort of new to me as well as you guys. Okay, this table here is magnificent. It came from the purchase. We believe it's by an Argentinian artist, which we will. She was also an activist in the town. You see the little guy sleeping on the wood there. This comes up on top of the glass. These come off, and it's basically like a ruin with all the homeless sleeping in it. I believe she was I think her name is Arta, but we will check it out. We'll put it on the site. Here we have a pair of bronze lions. Look at these. Good, heavy, big size. Okay, in the front of these, before we go on the last sweep up the room, there's a little mid-century section here. Pair of mid-century chairs, unsigned. This is very like Paul Evans. We could not find a signature on it. We don't know the age of it. It came from a Jersey estate. Here we have a Noguchi table, signed Noguchi on the glass. Okay, we're going to move up the room here now. I'm just going to focus on this very quickly. This is in our next sale. It's by Agathon Leonard. It's called Le Vampire. It's a sort of a symbolist bronze from circa 1903, I believe. Very extremely rare. So anyone interested in this bronze wants to check it out or see it in advance, feel free to give us a call and we'll let you interview it and decide. That's coming up on our March sale. Okay, over here we got Milo Baumann, we have a Yamaha piano, we have some wonderful campaign style furniture in the sale. This one in particular, more rugs as you can see. Lots of stuff on the sale. A pair of bronze lamps, look at these guys. We have a pair of these unsigned. Here, one of my favorite pieces in the sale. Reminds you of someone passed in a slight sort of way with that big hairdo in the top and the mouth going. But anyway, there it is. We have this wonderful French style bedroom set. Marble top, came from Purchase. Or no, this one actually came from Scarsdale. Atop this we have a nice Grand Tour bronze. We just point up here, we got lots of bronze chandeliers, more chandeliers over there, Regency sideboard, beautiful Louis XV1, probably period marble top commode over there with Neptune, pair of bronzes on top. In the main, into this back room, I'll quickly scout you before we leave. We're so much stuff. We've got Cassina, we got mid-century in here, we got Chinese screens, we got chandeliers, armoires. We have sinks, we have iron furniture, we have Ralph Lauren, 18th century French armoires, chinoiserie decorated cabinets. With that, I'm going to say goodbye and hand it over to, I believe Whitney is next. The sale is on the 7th. Super Bowl Sunday starts at 10. You'll be home in plenty of time for Super Bowl. 600 lots, don't miss it. See you there, stay safe, thank you.
Hi and welcome to the Asian preview video for our February 7th sale. We're going to start here with this wonderful pair of Dao Gong Quatrefoil form plates with poems and enamel decoration of figures. These are estimated at $2,500 to $3,500. Moving on, we have this wonderful carved Hong Mu stand. It's actually upside down, but if you look here, it's rocks and pine trees. It's just beautifully carved, really, really wonderful at $300 to $500. And here we have a Chinese silver enamel decorated jade bangle box with inset stones. It's absolutely wonderful, and this is with 2 bangle bracelets, and it's estimated at $900 to $1,100. Here we have a pair of wonderful cloisonne jardinières or flower pots, and they're on these carved hardwood fitted stands, absolutely beautiful with floral decoration. And here we have a seated geisha, and she is seated on a lotus flower with a jumping carp and lingzi, and it is signed to the underside. And one of my favorite lots in the Chinese section is this beautiful cloisonne box with an inset jade plaque carved to the center. Absolutely beautiful, and this I anticipate will do quite well in our sale. Moving to the front, we have a pair of Chinese export family rose plates. They're beautiful, in good condition with beautiful enamel work. And here we have a pair of Chinese cloisonne dragon form candlesticks. So if you look here, the flames are actually removable, and then it opens and you flip these upside down, and it's the whole flaming pearl concept, and it is a pricket candlestick, and these two are together. And another beautiful lot in the sale is this carved salmon coral lamp. So it's a carved salmon coral pair of figures with a phoenix, and it is mounted as a lamp. It's absolutely stunning out of our Bronxville estate, and this is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. A smaller version is this single carved salmon coral geisha figure, and this is estimated at $400 to $600. Here we have this Chinese bronze figural grouping of children playing. It's absolutely beautiful on this base. And here we'll touch on a grouping of individually lotted jade carvings. Jade carving of a horse and a monkey. We have a russet jade carving of an elephant with children. We have a celadon or white jade carving of 2 birds, and this is a brush pot, absolutely stunning. And we have this wonderful little carved jade cat. Interesting grouping of hair ornaments, and they are jade, colored gems, and pearls, all 4 together at $300 to $500. And out of one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, we have this jade carved dragon form belt buckle, and it's estimated at $300 to $500. This is a pair, but I've only taken one over, and this is a celadon crackle glazed vase, and the two are together, and they are beautiful with the, I believe these are Qilong heads, but the two are together in our sale this Sunday. This is a cobalt blue and gilt decorated rouleau vase with carps. So if you can just get an image of this fish here, absolutely beautiful, and this is estimated at $800 to $1,200. We have an assorted grouping of jade carved items. So we have this Rui scepter. We have this creature. I'm not sure what he is, but he's sweet as can be and wonderfully carved with his spots. We have this pair of foo dogs or foo lions, and their heads come off. We have this little box, bronze mounted box or brass mounted box. And then the sweetest is this little diminutive censer or urn. It has the ring handles that are movable, and then a little lid. And these are all together at $500 to $700. We have this Fami Rose Chinese export meat tray, beautiful condition, and it is monogrammed. We have a Fami, this is actually one of two lamps, but this is the nicer of the two, and this is out of Bronxville. And this is a Fami Rose lamp, so it's a lidded jar mounted as a lamp, and the two are at $400 to $600. We have this pair of cloisonne vases, and it's decorated with scholars items. These are beautiful, really just beautifully decorated. The form is stunning. I personally love these. They're just so aesthetically pleasing. We have a Chinese urn or censer here, and it has a pink ground with the enamel decoration. And what I'd like you to see is that it is signed. So if we can just get this border here where the signature is located, and it is in good condition, and this is again $800 to $1,200. We have a blue crackle glazed vase in the goo form with these handles. Again, $800 to $1,000. Beautiful color. We have this Chinese crackle glazed vase, but what's really nice is that it has been repaired in a crack with some gold lacquer, and this is the Japanese belief that there is beauty in imperfections. And it's absolutely stunning. I love this, and I love the story behind that. This is a Fami Rose vase, so it's the cobalt and gilt decorated ground with these panels of figures, enamel decorated in the Fami Rose usage of color. And it has these nice foo dog handles. This is a Fami Vert vase mounted as a lamp, so it has these panels of floral decoration, and I believe there are some insects and possibly some birds over here, and this is estimated at $400 to $600. Carved jade carp, nice size, beautiful carving, and is the carp jumping out of the water, and this is estimated at $1,500 to $2,000. Here we have a small signed tripod sensor. If you look at the bottom, there is a signature, and it's really quite nice at $400 to $600. Another beautifully attractive lot in the sale is this Fami Rose bronze mounted urn. So there's bronze mounting to the lid and also the base, and it's just a beautiful variations of color. And again, we have scholars items and flower decoration, just really quite nice in this auction. And here we have a Fami Rose lamp, again from our Bronxville estate, and this is decorated with flowers and birds with against the incised yellow ground. But even the bronze mounting is really quite nice, and this is estimated at $300 to $500. We have a table screen. So here's a carved jade table screen of a horse, really quite nice. And this is $1,000 to $1,500. More Chinese cloisonne items. So we have a pair of birds and a pan of tapir. I believe that's what they're called, but the small animals, really quite cute. They're attractive, and they are Chinese. Here we have a Fami Vert censer, but what really makes this nice is number one, he's very sweet, our little foo dog with the ball, but also this open work decoration. I mean, look at the detailing here. Could you imagine doing that? And it is on the lid as well as the bottom, and it's in good condition except for a few areas that are noted online, and these feet are also very nice. We have a cinnabar lidded box. And so this is red lacquer, and it's beautiful with a scene of the pine trees and the mountains and some figures. And this is estimated at $800 to $1,000. We have a blue and white moon flask, nicely decorated, and you can see there is some age to the underside. This just came in, and this is a blue and white ginger jar. Unfortunately missing the lid, but it's really quite beautifully decorated with birds and flowers, and it is signed to the underside. We have a Japanese mixed metal tray, and this is also a carp, and it is signed to the backside, and this is estimated at $300 to $500. And this is one of a pair, and these are floral decorated garden seats, but they're really kind of unusual, more contemporary, but they are signed. I just thought they were kind of interesting, but they're estimated at $300 to $500. And this came in on one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, and this is a scroll and it's actually upside down, but that's okay. And so they're peaches, and it is signed, and this came out of a Southampton estate. And then we will finish up. I know Ron touched on these chairs, but they're really quite beautiful. These also came in on Walk-in Wednesday. And we think that these may quite possibly be Huanghuali. They're extremely heavy, beautifully decorated, nicely made. And the consignor said that these belonged to an elderly relative and they inherited them. So these are in the auction at $600 to $900, and we hope to see you on February 7th.
Hello, my name is Kenneth Imlay, and I'm here to share just a handful of carpets that we have in this upcoming February 7th sale. The very first lug is going to be this wonderful open border style with a number of thistles, birds, just vibrant, lovely colors. Look at the reds and the blues and the yellows. Definitely something you need in your home. The next is going to be a very lovely, smaller size area rug. Again, we have some wonderful yellows in here, somewhat of a coral color, some teal in the center. Very nice. Then we have a wonderful Kazakh style runner. It's a good size runner at that. Good pile still, wonderful colors. Take a look at that pile. And on my left, I have a wonderful Kerman style rug. Floral motif, very lovely. And the next carpet on my left, as is with the border, as you can see here, but there's still a lot of life left in this. Good colors again, good pile, and there's also an urn in the center with flowers. And if you come back here, I have a wonderful Jerez style rug. Nice smaller size Jerez rug. Again, nice pile on it, beautifully done. And that's just a few of the rugs that we're going to have in this upcoming auction. So I'd love for you guys to stop by, take a look at our website, and view all of the fine rugs and items that we have for this upcoming auction. Thank you.
Hi, Will Schweller here to showcase some of the highlight lots in Clarke Auction's February 7th sale, just in time for Valentine's Day. I'd like to start out with this 19th century European school painting, apparently unsigned, which is a bit of a rarity for us, but it's a really magnificent depiction of Prussian soldiers, I think, during the Franco-Prussian War. I've tried to identify what town this is unsuccessfully, but the amount of detail in this painting, from the faces of the cavalry, to this little charming lapdog running away from the horses, to the sort of townspeople watching from the side, is a really marvelous painting. It comes out of a collection in Sutton Place with a $2,000 to $3,000 estimate. It's going to be hard to pick up on the camera, so check out our catalog, but there is an inventory number, like a 62 or a 69 here in the lower right corner, that's also on the back of the canvas, presumably from a collection in the past. Above it, from a New York City collection, the same New York City collection as a lot of the modernist art in our last sale, is this lithograph by Henri Matisse from 1929. It's titled Repos sur la banquette. It's number 10 out of an edition of 50. What I think is really excellent about this lithograph, besides the fact that it's fairly rare on the market and is a really well-figured, really detailed piece, is the fact that she's not nude. I think as a collector, that makes it a little bit more palatable, something a little easier to hang on the wall, but you do still get the classic Matisse grace, as well as some of the excellent pattern work with those tiles behind her. This piece, like I said, is from a New York City collection, has a $15,000 to $25,000 estimate. From a Rockland County collection, we have the first of two watercolors by the American abstractionist Paul Jenkins. This piece from 1966 is titled Phenomena Points North. Sign lower right, has Martha Jackson gallery labels on the back. Martha Jackson, of course, being one of the great champions of mid-century American abstract painting, as well as Doyle lot stickers. I believe the work went through Doyle sometime in the late 90s. Jenkins is really a master of color. Both his watercolors and his oils show him working in this sort of like stain painting style, sort of reminiscent of like a Morris Louis or a Frankenthaler. But I think his work really stands out on its own. Anyone who's played around with watercolors, you're going to be able to appreciate the fact that he's able to get these brilliant hues without it getting muddy, especially here, like grays and oranges mixing together. He's able to achieve it. A really excellent piece. I don't know if I mentioned this, it has a $3,000 to $5,000 estimate. Popping along here from a Long Island collection, we have probably my favorite painting in the sale. Again, a Continental School, unknown artist. It is signed here, but we have it listed as Continental School painting of Cleopatra, either in the moments of her death or moments just before she's bitten by the asp. It's a really fantastic painting. The modeling on the body is tremendous. There's great detail here in the fruits in her hand as well as the flowers. The painting went through Sotheby's back in 2008 in one of their Orientalist sales. And we have it with an $8,000 to $12,000 estimate. I mean, even sort of this apocryphal like lantern in the corner, it's a really charming painting. Presents really well here hanging on the wall. To its left, we have the second of the two Paul Jenkins. This piece, also from 1966, with Martha Jackson labels on the back and Doyle lot stickers, is titled Phenomena Violet Veil. And again, it's just really excellent use of this sort of misty application of the watercolors, the various purples and yellows and blues. They all complement each other really well without getting muddy. Again, Paul Jenkins is really great. I'm a big fan of his work. Could kind of ramble on for hours. And this piece also, like the other piece, has a $3,000 to $5,000 estimate. To its left, from the same Sutton Place collection as that Franco-Prussian scene, we have probably the most exciting painting in the sale by the Italian painter Giovanni Battista Tariglia, late 19th, early 20th century artist working primarily in Florence and Tuscany. He's known for his sort of genre painting of Italian families. In particular, he specializes in these sort of scenes of families kind of entertaining their newborn baby. So this painting here depicts a lullaby. It's a scene he's sort of worked in various forms over the course of his career. And it just really shows that he's a true master of genre painting. I mean, just the amount of detail from this really tender baby's face to the joy that the mother has looking at her child. You get the grandfather here like sewing an umbrella, and it's all rendered so well. Even the sort of Tuscan countryside through the window is really first class. This painting, like I said, is from that same Sutton Place collection. It had been in the apartment for decades and has a $20,000 to $30,000 estimate. You know, as strong as he is as a painter, you know, his market has really stayed strong as well. He's probably one of the most important genre painters still selling today. Above it, we have a really charming portrait by the American painter Henry Salem Hubble. This comes out of a Mount Kisco collection. It might be the artist's daughter, and it's a really excellent demonstration of Hubel's use of color. It's a very painterly portrait. You know, the face is pretty crisp, but then you get these just excellent weird purples in her hands and her dress, which I think comes from his time studying under Whistler. He also studied under Bouguereau, so he's a really pedigreed painter, pretty important early 20th century American artist. This portrait has a $3,000 to $5,000 estimate. Pop in here to the other side of the office, we have another work with a $3,000 to $5,000 estimate, but pretty different in all respects. This is by the Japanese-born but American, located artist Takeshi Kawashima. Still living, but this work is from 1965. It's titled Cube, and this is a sort of very graphic painting. Features these almost, like targets, sort of weird geometries. These sort of things are pretty common in Kawashima's work, but what I think makes this piece stand out is the sort of subtle application of color. Like you get these blues and greens and reds, as well as yellows in various points of the painting, that make it a really strong graphic work. And for something from 1965, it's really still quite vibrant and bright. The whites haven't really aged or yellowed. Presents quite well. Popping quickly to the other wall here, we have another really exceptional painting. This an oil on canvas by the Indian painter B. Prabha. She is one of the most important 20th century Indian painters, known for her work in oils. She does these really almost mannerist, sort of like Indian women. This painting's from 1964 entitled Musicians, and is really just exemplar example of her work, signed and dated in the upper left. We've sold her paintings before in the past. She's quite an acclaimed artist, sells really well. This painting comes from a Massachusetts collection with an $8,000 to $12,000 estimate. Moving into the main gallery, I'm going to work down this wall here to really showcase the sort of breadth and depth in this sale. We've got several lots of works by Salvador Dali. Here's a grouping of 2 etchings. Below it, we have the first of 2 lots by the American artist Byron Brown. We've been selling a lot of Brown in the past year and a half, and he's a really exciting artist, someone I've been happy to work with. This is a nice sort of charcoal or colored pencil nude study the $400 to $600 estimate out of a New Jersey or Rockland County collection. And here on the other side of the mirror, we have the second of the two, this nice watercolor, kind of a late work, 57. It's a nice still life. I really love this sort of abstracted representation of the plant. It's a really nice piece from the same collection as that nude study. And above it, we have the second of the two etchings by Dolly that are grouped together in one lot. Popping to the other side of the furniture, we have a group lot of two little oils on board by the Czech artist Jindra Husakora. Sort of reminiscent to me of Chagall. You know, the way he paints this sheep is sort of like Chagall's goats. Kind of nice mythical paintings. Up here we have a work by the Cuban painter Camejo, who does these sort of rainy street scenes. It's a really nice moody painting. It comes out of a local Pelham collection. And below it we have a painting by the American artist Julian Levy, titled Weir. Sort of a nice WPA painting. Has really good exhibition labels on the back. This painting has sort of been through a couple galleries. It's worth checking out our catalog for images of those. Sliding down the wall here, we have two lots, nice agamographs by Yakov Agram. Really great op art. If you sort of look at them at different angles, much like a lot of Agam's work, you're going to catch sort of different scenes, really brightly colored. Each work has a $400 to $600 estimate. To their right, we have a sort of funky mixed media piece by the Israeli artist who works in New York City, Yigal Ozeri. This piece is sort of a mixed media, and it has this tissue paper here obscuring the subject matter, which is an allusion to the biblical prohibition of depicting the human form. A lot of Ozeri's work are these sort of hyper-realist paintings of women. He's a really exciting, pretty cool contemporary artist, still working today. And I think this is just a really excellent package here in this nice, simple kind of gallery frame. Presents really well. Popping over here, if we're able to make the jump, we have two nice modernist works that I'm quite fond of. This is a second work by that same Czech painter, again kind of conjuring Chagall in some respects, like these sort of kind of floating heads, and then you get these animal figures. Here's a horse. It's a really nice painting. And above it we have an excellent oil on masonite by the Mexican abstractionist Leonardo Nierman. You know, we sell a lot of Niermans here at Clarke, and this is one of the better ones I think we've handled. Just really excellent application of paint. Super marbled and very flowing, and then you get this moon here, which is pretty representative of Nierman's work. He often kind of conjures this sort of mythical representation of nature. We've got a really large oil on canvas by the American artist Siegelman. We sold 2 or 3 works by him in our last sale, rather small scale, so it's nice to kind of have this large painting featuring women on the beach. Just actually, really striking use of color here, very painterly treatment of the fabrics. It's a really nice painting. Comes out of a local collection. We've got a rather fun sort of decorative painting of Tuputi, but what I think makes this work stand out is the fishbowl here with the little bird. I'm not much of a birder, so I don't know what we're working with here, but it's a really charming kind of decorative, garden scene, if you will. And above it we have a pair of etchings by Icart. We have 2 lots of groupings of Icarts, all 4 of which I think are really standout works. I'm quite fond of this piece Tosca here. You get the sort of Gothic cathedral behind the subject that's really well rendered. From the same Long Island collection as the continental painting of Cleopatra, we have this work by the Polish and Viennese artist Marcel Johann von Zadarecki, that is depicting a sort of an armed woman, maybe Judith, I don't know. It's a really great neoclassical painting. The jewelry here, the sort of Greek key motif that's repeated on her dress. It's a really lovely painting. And then, sorry, we've got to just kind of keep popping around here, but I want to show as much as I can. From a New Jersey collection, we've got a really nice nude by the French artist Erlinger. He does these sort of nude women reclining quite regularly, and I think it's a really tender painting. And below it, sort of working in a similar motif, we have this really striking Orientalist painting by the Brazilian artist Castellane, who is 20th century, but this work really does, sort of speak to the long 19th century. We've got a woman here playing an instrument, a nude woman reclining. I mean, there's like these pomegranates down here are really well rendered. Like the hookah pipe, as well as sort of the fan. There's just a lot of fantastic detail. Even the sort of like, Turkish architecture or Arab architecture here is represented quite well. And then I'm just going to wrap up in this corner here before I showcase something that we don't have in a frame. We've got two works from the same Sutton Place collection as the Torriglia and that continental Franco-Prussian scene. These are both Victorian paintings. This by the artist E.J. Cobbett of the Gleaner, sort of classic Victorian genre painting depicting peasant women with shafts of wheat. That's really lovely. And below it we have a nice painting by Charles Vigor, who's another Victorian genre painter. This kind of one of those classic scenes of a priest being entertained by a woman. He's an artist who has sold tremendously well at auction, but very rarely. So we're sort of excited to see where this painting goes. It's one of the few that come on the market in the past 20 to 30 years. And I think, again, much like that Torriglia, what makes this painting stand out is the just sort of subtle details. You get this sort of nice Victorian landscape in the background. The table settings are really well painted. There's a lot of expression in the faces of the subjects. Even the rug, or rugs plural, are painted really quite well. I rarely touch on things that aren't in frames in these videos because I do like to showcase how things hang in the gallery, but I want to make the exception here to talk about this screen print by Andy Warhol from 1964. It's titled Birmingham Race Riot. It's from the portfolio 10 Works by 10 Artists. So it's an edition of 500 and unsigned, but you do have the blind stamp from that 10 Works by 10 Painters, series. It depicts, as the title suggests, it's sort of a scene from Birmingham Race Riot. It's classic Warhol, and that he's taking a photograph from the news and sort of reappropriating it. Obviously, the subject matter is quite difficult. Really speaks to America's troubled past, and kind of raises a lot of questions. Is something that Warhol as a white artist should have been using as an artwork that was sold, or is he making a political statement? It's sort of an open-ended piece, really striking. Comes out of a local collection with a $4,000 to $6,000 estimate. As always, only able to touch on a small handful of the really exciting works that we have in the sale, so please do go to our catalog online to check out the February 7th sale. We're also, never really sleeping here at Clarke Auction. We're already putting together our March 7th sale and have some really exciting works in that catalog as well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me at the gallery. Thanks for watching.
Hi, and welcome to our February 7th auction preview of jewelry and silver. We're going to start here with this wonderful English silver flatware service. This is by English Goldsmiths and Silversmiths Company Limited. It is absolutely wonderful with the gold wash, and it has these beautiful hunting scenes and beautifully decorated on the underside as well. This is estimated at $2,500 to $3,000. And moving on to a German silver plate tea service. This is WMF. It's the epitome of Art Nouveau. It's absolutely stunning with this ivy design and typical Art Nouveau kind of organic form to the tray and also to each piece. This is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. Here we have a silver plate bone tankard at $300 to $500. These are a pair of Johann Rodi for George Jensen candelabra, so it's dual light candelabra, estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. We have a Petit Buccellati leaf form bowl with the original box. Unfortunately, we do not have the top. This is absolutely the sweetest piece of Tiffany I think I've ever seen. This is a Tiffany sweet pea server and has the little sweet pea pods to the handle. It's absolutely stunning, and it's estimated at $300 to $500. This is a Peruvian silver articulated fish with green cabochon eyes. Very sweet, estimated at $300 to $500. We have a large George Jensen acorn flower service, sterling, at $2,000 to $3,000. Moving on to some smalls from our same Bronxville estate, we have this wonderful continental and enamel decorated silver clock. This is probably Austro-Hungarian, beautiful scene of a courting couple, and there are actually diamonds to the single clock hand, and this is estimated at $500 to $700. We have 3 pieces of Indian enamel decorated silver with the colored cabochons, just wonderful design. This is a larger size with the 2 smaller at $300 to $500. We have from the Duke and Duchess of Windsor estate, this is a George IV English silver snuff box. It's 19th century, beautiful at $800 to $1,200. We have 2 continental silver and enamel decorated hinged boxes, one with roses and one with dancing pooty, and another grouping of 2 boxes or 2 pieces of continental silver together. We have an enamel decorated lipstick case and an enamel decorated hinged vanity box, and this is decorated with Botticelli's Birth of Venus, and the 2 together at $300 to $500. We have this 2-piece grouping of opera glasses and a magnifying glass, and the opera glasses are by J. Muirhead and Sons, and the 2 together are at $300 to $500 with the beautiful cobalt enamel decoration. This is a Gustav Keller automobile compartmented tray with the wonderful tambour front. This is silver mounted, and this is just a really interesting piece in the sale with the clock. I'm just going to open the top so that you can see. So it's just really wonderful and an unusual example. This is Barnard and Sons. This is absolutely stunning. It is English silver with the snake form handle. We have the Greek key design to the body, stars, really just so sweet with the little butterfly to open it. Absolutely beautiful. And this is another piece of American sterling in this sale. Just a wonderful design. Some losses to the gold wash to the interior, but this floral decoration is absolutely stunning. And then we have this Jean Moore for Tiffany & Company enamel decorated circus. We have the elephant with the acrobat, the tiger, the clowns, the acrobat or juggler, and the ringleader. Absolutely beautiful, in very good condition at $6,000 to $9,000. And again, that is Jean Moore for Tiffany & Company. We have a 3-piece suite of Judith Lieber items. So we have a costume shell form necklace, we have a lipstick case, and we have a Menardier or small purse, and it does have a strap on the interior. They're all signed Judith Lieber. We do have the original Judith Lieber box for the necklace. Unfortunately, it is broken, but it is still present. And we have also, last but not least, for the silver grouping, this is Harold Nielsen for George Jensen. Absolutely beautiful center bowl. So if you just take a look to the underside, we have the center bowl with the pedestal base and the scrolling arms. It is beautiful at $6,000 to $9,000. Moving on to our jewelry, we'll start here with a Mario Buccellati 18 karat gold and diamond cuff bracelet with the original box, which is just so sweet. I love the boxes. Just take a look here, nice hinged box, beautiful design. This is estimated at $6,000 to $9,000. And next we have a Jaeger-LeCoultre lapel watch. This is also an 18 karat gold, very sweet at $300 to $500. We have an Art Deco platinum bracelet, diamonds. Each section is kind of like a quadrant with different designs, and it's absolutely beautiful if you check on our website for the details there. And then we have this continental gold and most surely garnet bracelet. There is a wonderful, I'm just going to flip this over quickly just so you can see how it's made. It's just really a beautiful design to this piece, and this is estimated at $400 to $600. Moving on to, this is a petite 14 karat gold lapis and diamond ring at $300 to $500. And next door we have this 18 karat gold and diamond statement ring, really just quite nice. Diamonds are set in white gold, and the remainder is 18 karat yellow gold. And we are going to move on to our GIA natural sapphire. So this is a 22.55 karat natural sapphire that has been heat treated, but it's absolutely stunning, set in 18 karat white gold and diamond necklace. And then below we have a single brooch set with a beautiful diamond that is approximately 1.7 carats. It's a round brilliant cut with L color VS1 clarity. The cut is good, polish is good, symmetry is good, and there is faint fluorescence, and this is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. Okay, and here we have a loose diamond that we had a GIA lab certificate created for, and this is 1.21 carats, N color VS2 clarity, and it is a circular brilliant cut with a pre-sale estimate of $1,000 to $1,500. Moving on to this 18 karat gold necklace with sapphire accents and a Florentine finish to the gold work. This is an absolutely stunning necklace that falls beautifully while worn. Moving on to a Tiffany & Company floral form brooch. This is 18 karat gold with a single pearl. Central is a 14 karat gold Dachner signed brooch in a bow form. And on the end here we have a pair of Hammerman Brothers 18 karat gold earrings with central clusters of round brilliant cut diamonds. And here we have a 14 karat gold Concord watch bracelet, absolutely beautiful at 1,000 to 1,500. A quadruple strand angel skin coral bracelet, 14 karat gold mount with a carved dove pendant, absolutely beautiful. And one of my favorite pieces in this auction is this Bulgari 18 karat gold moonstone sapphire and diamond brooch, signed on the back with the original box, and this is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. We have a French 18 karat gold woven ring, beautiful out of a Sutton Place estate, next to a pair of 14 karat gold Italian hoop earrings and an 18 karat gold floral form brooch with sapphires, diamonds, emeralds, and pearls. Each of these are allotted individually, but they are by the company called Gubelin. So these are 18 karat gold and diamond earrings and a near matched Gubelin 18 karat gold and diamond brooch in a foliate form. We have this antique continental silver brooch with diamonds and a green faceted stone at 400 to 600. We also have an 18 karat gold butterfly form brooch. This is silver on top of gold, and it is color gem cabochons and diamonds, and the wings are en tremblant, meaning that they wiggle slightly. This is a beautiful 14 karat gold continental bracelet. Central cabochon is most probably a garnet with the white enamel decoration. It also has enamel registry marks on the backside, which dates this to the mid-19th century. We have a beautiful, beautiful double strand pearl necklace, and that closure is just stunning. It's diamonds and tapered ruby baguettes. And interesting, here we have an Abram Lassaw gilt bronze pendant. It is signed verso, and this is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. Really an interesting brutalist piece in this sale. Here we have a Cartier style 14 karat gold hinged bracelet with the panthers, diamonds, and green faceted gem eyes, and that is estimated at 800 to 1,200. Here we have a 14 karat gold necklace with the graduated heart pendants, perfect for Valentine's Day. It is Italian and it is estimated at 500 to 700. Here we have a graduated chain link necklace at 1,200 to 1,500. Here we have a tricolor gold Greek key design necklace graduated in form at 400 to 600, and a wonderful late addition to the sale is a pair of Van Cleef & Arpels 18 karat gold door knocker earrings in the form of a lion's head. And next door, and these are estimated at 3,000 to 5,000, I'm sorry. Next door we have a sweet little bee brooch, and this is 14 karat gold with what I believe to be sapphires, estimated at 400 to 600. Here we have a wonderful faceted diamond bracelet. It's absolutely beautiful. There's a tremendous amount of diamonds in this bracelet, about 26.5 carats total weight. Absolutely stunning at 22,000 to 25,000. And below we have a wonderful diamond necklace, bib form, just the most wonderful of statement necklaces. And this is about 30 carats of diamonds total. Below that we have a 14 karat gold link chain. And below that, a beautiful mariner's link. This is Italian 14 karat gold with the hollow mariner's links, and this is at 1,200 to 1,500. Here from one of our Walkin' Wednesday days, we have this wonderful 14 karat gold ring with what I believe to be chrysoprase and diamonds, and this is estimated at 400 to 600. Below from the same estate is an 18 karat gold Italian butterfly form brooch. Wonderful texture to the goldwork, turquoise and rubies, and this is also estimated at 400 to 600. And next door is the sweetest spider you've ever seen in all of your life, and it is inlaid with rubies and diamonds at 300 to 500. And above that from the same estate is another Van Cleef piece in this sale. So this is Van Cleef & Arpels. It is 18 karat gold tiger's eye and onyx, and it is absolutely stunning, conservatively estimated at 400 to 600. Next door, another couture piece in the sale. This is Tiffany & Company, or Paloma Picasso for Tiffany, and this is the zigzag brooch in 18 karat gold. And moving on to a diamond ring, just a wonderful cluster ring of diamonds. Diamonds are nice clarity, about G, H, VS1, VS2. And that is estimated, I believe, at 1,200 to 1,500, but check our website for more images also, because the diamonds are beautiful. And here we have a hinged bracelet with modernist design and diamond inlay. Absolutely stunning, again from the same estate as our cluster ring. And here we have another lion's head from the same estate as our lion door knockers. This is 18 karat gold, and the pendant itself is signed, although unidentified maker's mark. It does have diamond eyes, and it was later placed on this rope twist chain. Moving on to a piece of white gold in the sale, we have this 14 karat gold white bracelet, so it's white gold, it's articulated, it's a wider band, a beautiful statement piece, and this is estimated at $500 to $700. And now we're going to move on to a collection of cufflinks, most of these from the same estate. First, but we have this Art Deco suite of cufflinks and studs, platinum, diamonds, onyx, wonderful, really nice collection. Moving on to the next, we have 14 karat gold that's mounted in white gold, and it is mother of pearl and pearls, and it again is the cufflinks and the stud set. Moving on to a 2 pair of cufflinks, we have tiger's eye and onyx. One is stamped with a maker's mark, unidentified, and French hallmarks. Those 2 are together. And above that, we have a suite, and it is cufflinks and studs, and they are all inlaid with a central star sapphire. And above this, we have a grouping of Cartier. So we have Cartier cufflinks, 14 karat gold with sapphires, and these stud sets. Next door, we have a pair of signed Buccellati 18 karat gold cufflinks. This is McCree, that is the pattern name, and they have central ruby cabochons. Above this, another Buccellati suite, and this is again the McCree 18 karat gold with a wonderful floret design, and this is the original box. So it is signed Buccellati and made in Italy. Next door, we have a pair of Italian cufflinks, and these are jockey hats decorated with enamel work, and they are estimated at $600 to $900. Above that, we have a 14 karat gold and diamond inlaid brooch. This is estimated at $400 to $600. We're going to skip over to these cufflinks, which are from the same estate, and they are again mother of pearl, and they are cufflinks and studs. All the information is available on our website. And above that, last but not least for our cufflinks, these are absolutely beautiful. The diamonds are beautiful, the rubies are beautiful. They are a ruby cabochon and diamond cufflink set with 3 shirt studs, and then the other shirt studs were actually turned into a pair of earrings. So this would be really perfect for Valentine's Day. So you and your sweetie could match. And then we're going to move on to some more figural pieces. So these are 2 brooches. The frog is by Garavelli, and the crab is unsigned, but sweetest can be with rubies and diamonds. Pair of pearl earrings with diamonds. The earrings themselves are platinum. The backings have been replaced and are 14 karat gold, but these are stunning and estimated very conservatively at $300 to $500. We have a continental brooch, 18 karat gold with dolphins and pearls, and this is estimated at $600 to $900. Next door, we have a watch, which is Tudor and 18 karat white gold on the original band with the original clasp. And that is also quite nice at $300 to $500. We have these swirl earrings, which are 14 karat gold, really sweet at $300 to $500. Moving on to another piece of Danish modern silver in the sale. This necklace is sterling, and it's by N.E. From, a Danish maker, at $200 to $300. Below that, we have a Tiffany & Company 18 karat gold bracelet at $2,000 to $3,000. We have a butterfly brooch inlaid with colored gems and diamonds. Next door to that is a 14 karat gold openwork Art Deco style brooch at $400 to $600. And next we have an 18 karat gold Italian brooch. The maker's mark is identified on our website, and this is estimated at $400 to $600. This is a beautiful platinum tennis bracelet, a little bit over 3 carats of diamonds in this piece, and is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. Below that, we have a graduated rope twist necklace, and below that is a 14 karat gold articulated bracelet. Another Danish piece in this sale is a George Jensen necklace, floral form, Art Nouveau, and this is estimated at $200 to $300, and it is pattern number 10. And a grouping of cufflinks that I forgot, these are platinum and diamond baguettes all together, the cufflinks and the shirt studs. Next, we have a jade graduated necklace, really quite nice. Did not send this one to GIA, but I'm nearly certain it is jade, and is estimated at $300 to $500. From our Bronxville estate, we have a single strand of individually knotted pearls, and this is estimated at $400 to $600. And here we have a grouping of Asian jewelry. So we have a 14 karat gold charm bracelet with multiple charms, all 14 karat, a 14 karat gold and jade brooch, and a 14 karat gold and jade ring. Up here we have 2 Israeli 1958 gold pieces, all information available on our website. We have this Toboga chain 14 karat gold vintage or retro necklace. Next door we have a Mikimoto pearl necklace that is estimated at $500 to $700. Here we have a Dunhill 14 karat gold hinged vanity case with ruby and diamond inlaid pendant to the cover. We have an Israeli modernist brooch with emeralds and sapphires. Next door we have a wreath form brooch with diamonds. This is 14 karat gold. We have a 14 karat gold artist made bracelet, hinged bracelet with central opal. Next door we have a Bulgari style 14 karat gold bracelet. This is Italian but has not signed Bulgari, and this is estimated at 800 to 1,000. If we backtrack a bit, this is a Victorian brooch. It's 14 karat gold with 3 amethyst. And one of the stars of our sale is this 18 karat gold signed David Webb brooch inlaid with beautiful quality diamonds. And this is estimated at 6,000 to 9,000 from our Bronxville estate. I'm just gonna flip this over really quickly, I know, because it's just so wonderfully made. All information, lots of photographs, everything available online. And below we have a retro or vintage 14 karat rose gold bow form brooch with rubies and sapphires. Another Asian grouping in the sale, we have a jade bangle, 14 karat gold mounted, and this gilt Chinese silver bracelet with enamel decoration and amethyst polished stones. We have an as-is Cartier travel clock, just needs to be put back together. And then below that, we have a retro or vintage 14 karat gold hinged bracelet. Another star of this sale is this absolutely beautiful round brilliant cut 3.18 diamond ring. It is M color, SI1 clarity. It's absolutely stunning in a platinum setting with tapered baguettes on either side. Next door we have this silver 18 karat gold and carved carnelian necklace. It is a very long necklace. There is a maker's mark, but I was unable to identify it, but it is absolutely stunning. A more contemporary piece in the sale is estimated 800 to 1,000. 2 rings in the sale with colored gems, each individually allotted at 400 to 600. 14 karat gold with central colored gems, 1 amethyst and 1 probably peridot. We have this Movado 14 karat gold watch with blue dial, estimate of 1,000 to 1,500. Here we have a Buccellati 18 karat gold and coral brooch, beautiful with the original box, which I just love, and this is estimated at 2,000 to 3,000. We have a Tiffany and Schlumberger for Tiffany 18 karat gold tie bar with a sea urchin. It's absolutely beautiful. Love it. Love the design. Love that it has a little whimsical aspect to it. We have a pair of 14 karat gold stacked pearl and diamond ear clips. Next to that is just the sweetest golf club brooch. It is inlaid with diamonds, sapphires, and a single pearl, and it is estimated at 400 to 600. We have a pair of 14 karat gold ear clips with coral that match from the same estate as the Buccellati brooch. I'm sure they were worn together at 400 to 600. Above we have the absolute sweetest 14 karat gold sapphire cabochon, emerald and diamond and onyx brooch that you've ever seen. It is absolutely beautiful, beautifully made, sweet as can be in the style of Cartier, and this is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. From the same estate as our Buccellati and our coral earrings, we have this 18 karat gold Italian ring with red coral. Beautiful piece in this sale. And then we have these 2 rings. These are each from Sutton Place South, and these are both individually allotted. So we have a 14 karat gold ring with malachite and onyx, and then we have an enamel decorated snake form bypass style ring. Here we have a 14 karat gold heart form ring with central colored gem and colored gem surround, perfect for Valentine's Day at 200 to 300. And this is a very interesting piece in this sale. This is an 18 karat gold Havdalah set. So this all comes apart. And unfortunately, I have to take it apart for you. But it is 2 Kiddush cups, it's a spice tower, and it is just really wonderful. Let me just wiggle this loose for you. And it is just really so wonderful, and it's 18 karat gold, and this is estimated at 12,000 to 15,000. Here we have a pair of Tiffany & Company style of, so these are not Tiffany, they're just the style of, they are the style of the dogwood pattern actually, and these are 18 karat gold with central diamond clusters. Below we have an 18 karat gold signed Van Cleef & Arpels woven hinged case. I'm just going to open this for you. So you can see there is an inscription to the interior, but it is signed and it is wonderful at 8,000 to 10,000. Below that we have a contemporary Danish sterling grouping of 3 rings and a brooch. Below that we have a ladies Tudor princess watch at 300 to 500. And then we move on to a grouping of pearls, and whoever bought the turquoise earrings in the last sale, here's the remainder of the suite, which was just located. So there are turquoise closures to each of these pieces, and it is estimated at $700 to $1,000. We also have an angel skin coral double strand necklace and a pair of floral form earrings. And last but not least, we have this Rolex presidential ladies watch with a diamond bezel, and then a few other pieces, but it comes with the box and also the hinged or the covered box. And it is beautiful at $3,000 to $5,000. And that wraps it up for the jewelry and silver in this sale, and we hope to see you there.